Hey everyone. It's what might be our last raid night for the year. I'm not sure yet, but there's a good chance this might be our last GCC Raid Night of the year. Raid obviously doesn't start for an hour, but yeah, let's go ahead and swap over to FFXIV. And we can stop Thin Ice for right now. I can also get myself a keyboard. But yeah, hope everyone's doing well. Oh, I forgot to say, I came back, Betrayer.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I figured either today or Tuesday will be the last raid night of the year. It might be today.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I might end up doing a long stream on the Thursday after the New Year, if we can raid that day, because I have that day off for reasons.
Cool.
Anyway, I was going to ask you something, now I don't remember. Oh well. I'll remember at some point. Oh, I just realized something, actually. I need... Okay, had to double check that boop from going through. I just realized... So, tomorrow's going to be Game Wheel, and I just realized I need to double check if Street Fighter World Tour is still on there, because I might need to pull it off if it is. You know, considering what I have found. Or maybe I just replace it with, hey, do some matches for X amount of time. I have backlogged, dailies. Let's go do these dailies before I forget again. Yeah. I'm going to hope that my brain can stay a little bit more focused today than it was yesterday, but... This is me. There's a good chance that doesn't happen. Hey, Leo, welcome. Hope you're doing well. You're traveling soon, so I do hope your, travel goes well if you haven't already done it. No worries. As always, lurking, A-okay. Enjoy. But yeah, right now it's gonna be just kind of a slow startup. I will probably end up needing to take a break before we actually start raid to refill water, because I feel I feel me being very thirsty today. Ooh, before I forget... Let's get those both active. And, man, I had the back door open for just a little bit, but, like, I'm getting the wafts of cold air upstairs now from it.
Cool.
It's weird. No, today's recycling, and I was going to, you know, go bring out the recycling. Then I started to move the recycling bin, realized, wait, this feels too light. Took a look. There's nothing in there. Oh, hey, I might be max rank with the, Pelu, the new beast tribe.
Travel agency.
Yeah. The Albed. You know, at least we didn't need primers to understand what they're saying. Hi, Quetzalcoatlestone. Oh, you know what? You guys might see me doing something, on stream that I meant to do before stream, but you know what? Whatever. So, I have a question about the Pelu Pelu. Do they have beaks, or is that just part of their goggles?
Pretty sure that's all hat.
Okay. Because, like, I'm not gonna lie, I do get a very slight, like, Wind Waker Rito vibe from the way that they all just are... They all have the same thing. I am actually really glad with how they changed the Rito in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom to look a lot more bird-like than just human with wings and beak.
Gonna have to trust you on that.
Not played either?
Nope.
Fair enough.
Legend of Zelda is not my jam.
Well, you know what? Just because I want to show this off, I'll find you some pictures.
I am having the fun realization that I don't hate Metroidvanias. I hate Super Metroid and Castlevania.
Because you're finding others of that genre that you're enjoying other than Tevi?
There's a few others that I've enjoyed over time, and it's just the realization of, yeah, I don't like the Metroid series. I don't like the Castlevania series. Both of them do bad things with the games, in my opinion.
Okay. Enjoy the difference that they made.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. I am refilling my water before we do raid because I've been live for 6 minutes. 3/4 of that cup is gone already. Maybe a wee bit thirsty. Which, now that I think about it, probably makes sense. I now realize I think the only thing I've had to drink since I woke up was a Diet Coke. Which is not the most hydrating of drinks.
It's water.
Yeah, but it's also caffeine.
Eh?
And sugar. It helps with hydration, but not as much as like that much of just water would have. We are now Bloodsworn! Which, again, let me check. Yeah, we've hit max. And now I get to see how much experience do I actually get from these daily quests now. Because before it was 6 million. Now it's 6.6. That's still a hefty amount of experience.
Mm-hmm.
Greetings, Nethos.
Hello.
Hope things go well.
Holiday stress.
Fair enough. I hope it is manageable stress, at least. Look, I'm not sure what to say about stress other than things like that at this point, because it's oh, wishing the stress goes away. No, that's not realistic.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I just immediately started doing dummy practice, so my brain was focused.
Fair enough. Also, yay, it sounded like Ellery didn't have any more computer problems anymore.
Very lucky.
Yeah? I remember the teeniest bit. Granted, this was stomach acid, so different, but just the tiniest drop of stomach acid that rolled down my motherboard that bricked the computer.
Yeah, that's... That's
like,
a little different.
Oh yeah, it's a little different. It's a lot more... That was a little bit more corrosive. But at the same time, like...
Oh, it wasn't the corrosion. It would have been the conductivity and the fact that it went across your motherboard. This sounds like it didn't hit her motherboard.
True. No, the other thing I remember that's happened in this household is one of my housemates, I gave them my old UPS, the uninterrupted power source, so battery backup in case power goes out, so you can quickly save and shut down the computer.
Mm-hmm.
They accidentally spilled their coffee cup, and it went on that, and it sparked.
Oh, yeah. That's about the worst thing to get any kind of liquid on.
Yeah, at that point, it's kind of like you got it on a surge protector, just with extra power.
I made a mistake.
Uh-oh. What have you done?
What level of mistake?
Moderate.
I don't know how
I found myself with some spare time, and I really enjoyed the old Pokemon trading card game.
Yes, the original one was real good. I'm glad it's on the on the Nintendo Switch.
I was more meaning the cards themselves.
Oh, actual cards. Yeah, that one was fun. Oh, did you get it for the game for the cell phone?
I did. I am currently digging around with Pocket.
Fair enough.
It's alright!
Yeah, no, I have.
Is it like the old rules?
No, they've streamlined it dramatically.
Oh, okay.
I
mean, if it's still fine, it's fine.
Games are quicker and you have far less trash. Everything has a purpose.
Well, that's good. There is definitely a lot of there's not really a good reason to use this. So a lot of things weren't even worth the cost to bring them out.
cost to bring them out?
Nothing had a cost in Pokemon to bring out.
I'm sorry. You're right.
Well, I'm sorry. It had a cost, but that was just how much energy have you attached for me to finally be able to use move A or B.
I was thinking of something different. Never mind.
No worries.
But games being quicker to me, though, sounds crazy because... Well, you know what? Games were quick because of the way I played it. I guess a grass psychic deck could make a game last a long fucking time.
I'm sitting right here.
Yeah. And I was a fan of that. But then I realized just how powerful it was to have 30 to 40 damage on 2 energy and just smash people in the face with it.
I had enough derailment that I didn't care. I was running status effects the game.
I need to check something.
And if there's enough of it, you can't really bring enough anti-status effect to stop a full team.
I was actually doing it to force evolutions to force because evolutions got rid of your status effects.
Yeah. God, that would have ruined me.
Yeah.
I ran non-evolution. I didn't have any evolution Pokemon. My game plan was turn 2, you're taking 40 damage a turn.
And that's nice and all, but no, I was running paralysis and poison turn 1 and 2. I was running sleep and turn 3. Like,
Hey, I hope
That's
you
what-
like flipping coins for your Pokemon.
Oh, yeah,
I
no,
hope
that's-
you like flipping coins.
Yeah, that's one bad flip for me and my whole plan falls apart. Well, it depends on how many I have on the bench too, because I can also I
Alright,
would also
let's put
just
some stuff
shuffle
away. I
them
do
by
not
retreating
need
them.
the-
But
Actually, I don't need to do it
Well,
that
if
way.
you
I
were
can do it
able
this
to.
way.
oh, that's
I don't need
right.
this.
Hmm.
I don't need this.
Then
need
again,
to
I
clean
also
out this
picked up on the trading cards
inventory.
like in the first
I also really need to figure out why Galcarp
the first
isn't
set,
notifying about
and didn't really go on after that because
Oh,
I
neither
wasn't
did I.
putting money
Words.
on it.
Yeah, neither did I.
Well, I
Okay.
was a kid. I didn't even have the opportunity to go pick up a job at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Look, for me, I liked the early Pokemon game, but also no one else around me played it. They did Magic, so Magic is what I did.
Magic was the big one where I was. Magic was too expensive, so I played Pokemon, but only for a little bit because the only people who played it were 6 years younger than me, and it was sandblasting soup crackers. They did not understand how to play a card game.
Our school didn't ban the cards outright, so we had decent times at lunch for it. And I actually had a shop nearby that was running a league,
That's good.
which is the only reason why I managed to like put enough time and energy into it. Magic got picked up. Magic was about the same time. The only thing is everyone around us who played were the adults who were assholes and didn't teach.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
fair.
was the same for me with Magic. Except I was also in a school with a sizable rich kid population, so they also just had decks that you had no hope of ever winning against.
Oh, I didn't have that problem.
Yeah. Like,
But anyway,
What
yeah,
does
so
this
I've
sell
just
for?
been dicking
Okay,
around
yeah.
with it, and
I'll hold on to it, though.
it's all right. I'm not gonna say it's great because they're really like they're not forcing you to do any sort of cash into it, but it is a very, very bare bones thing unless you want to just play randoms all day.
Okay.
They have a solo versus AI thing, and it's just a set of matches against decks that are, oh, okay, once I know what this deck is, I have to pick the right thing to get all of these challenges completed.
the second Pokemon trading card game on Game Boy Color that never came to America is also really good and has a good translation now.
I'm told that one was actually supposedly better.
It is better. There's a lot more to do.
Ooh, wait,
Uh,
I need you.
It expects you to have played the first one because it's like an immediate sequel, but it adds the dark stuff.
Yeah, makes sense. It came
the
out
Team
after
Rocket
the
dark
second
stuff.
patch.
Yeah.
Or second patch. After Gold and Silver was out, and by that point, they had updated the card game to match.
Yep.
Do I need you?
It also has more replayability because when you get to the end, like, there's just more stuff you can do. But at the end of the day,
No, I need you.
well, no, I
You
guess
get
there were a
nothing for
bunch.
nothing.
Maybe.
You get nothing for nothing, but I mean, you get nothing. In my opinion, you get nothing for nothing from playing trading card games anyway.
Sorry, no, that was Les Miserables.
Mm.
No, look, you get some. I feel like you get something for something if you play trading card games with the right crowd. What you get is game time with your friends. Just like what we get out of playing other games.
Well, that's true.
Like, that's part of why I sold my Magic card collection off, because it's, hey, I don't have people around me to play anymore, and quite frankly, playing with the Wizard spell table, whereas you have a webcam pointed at your desk, doesn't feel the same, and just... It's the same problem I have with doing Roll20. Roll20 is a great invention, great tool. I'm glad for the people who it works for. I am the type of person who gets distracted playing D&D as is. I'm never going to pay attention in Roll20. I've tried it. Unless I am the DM, I am not paying attention in Roll20.
I kind of have that. For me, it's just like at that point, I would rather just play a CRPG. Also, I've just never, other than like one time, I've never actually gotten a Roll20 thing where everybody was actually paying attention and invested.
We had that once, but that's when it was the, fuck it, I'm making up Mad Max rules in D&D 5e at early 5e at will, because fuck it, you somehow are Mad Maxing now. We're running with this. Let's figure out how cars work. But also, just, I'm a bad D&D player in general, and I recognize this fact. It's probably part of why I also can't... The only way I've been able to really enjoy someone else's D&D campaign, honestly, has been from the Vox Machina animation. I would not have been able to sit down and listen to them go through that campaign actually on tabletop. But, you know, I'm getting all the story beats through this in a much more condensed format.
Yeah. I'm a big fan of... Man, I wish I could listen to podcasts still. Fuck you, Google.
Wait,
I'm a big fan... I don't know what happened. I read somewhere that it's something that can be done with any, like, unless you, like, download them completely. Let me put it this way. Let me back it up. I used to listen to the Critical Hit podcast all the time. Their big D&D campaign of 4th edition, from the launch of 4th edition until well after 5th edition came out, was one of my favorite things to listen to. I go back now and try... I used to have them downloaded, but I lost that. I go back now and try to listen to it, and they have built into the podcast stream on all platforms and using a web page ads that interrupt it like every 15 minutes. And from what I understand, this is true of almost all podcasts now.
It depends, I think, largely on the service and whatnot.
Yeah.
Because, like, hey, if they're on Spotify, well, if you have free Spotify, yes, you're going to get ads. If you have paid Spotify, then you probably won't get ads. Or if they're like Go Mode podcast was, or the there was a Magic the Gathering Judge podcast, whereas it was just, here's a website, download the MP3s.
Well, it's really annoying with this one in particular because they very specifically avoided ad deals and have their own sponsorships at the beginning, at an intermission, at the end of every single, podcast that they did.
Mm-hmm.
And so now it's just like every 15 minutes you get an ad, which completely ruins the ability to listen to that kind of podcast. And I don't know. I've looked. I haven't seen a way to get around that unless you can just find like
Look, there are definitely
an original version out there and you torrent it.
I was going to say there are ways to get around it. Either there's probably a way by paying money or a way on the high seas.
Yeah.
Because the high seas are fucking coming back again.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the companies don't realize that they have shot themselves in the foot again. Though I also find it hilarious of, oh yeah, they want the ability to be able to do all this piracy stuff legally to train their own AI, but fuck you if you download a 99-cent song. We're going to sue you into oblivion.
Yeah. It's... At this point, I want to lean back and wait for it all to blow up. Because that's what's going to happen.
It depends. It might not. We have enough things, whereas the blow-up takes a couple 100 years. We've seen the dystopian world movies and novels and whatnot.
I don't think we're quite that bad yet. We won't approach that levels of that bad, in my opinion, until they can completely bypass large swaths of the human element in their enforcement. Where they have drones with their corporate enforcers who don't think. But I don't know.
So, Nethos, let me tell you about all the drones that are going around in New Jersey.
Are they fucking armed with chain guns?
No, but they could be.
Yeah,
Granted, the
they
ones
could
going
be.
around in New Jersey are not that. Like, the things in New Jersey is there might have been one that was sketchy, but definitely almost all the others were probably a case of, oh, here's a drone. I'm going to use my drone to try to find their drone. Hey, there's a drone. I'm going to use my drone to try to find their drone. And also, just all the standard things people use drones for these days, like newscasters and surveyors and the like.
I wonder if we don't notice that here just because the West Coast is still largely dispersed.
Yeah, it's you have that, and to be fair, it's also a case of, hey, we use it in a usually very targeted area. It's often a tech boy who got a new toy who's using it irresponsibly, or a kid who got a new toy who's using it irresponsibly, but I'm a little bit more, less harsh on said kid because they got a new toy. They're going to play with the fucking toy.
Mm-hmm.
Also, don't give your kids a drone, please. They are danger.
I thought the FAA was the.
They ain't lawn darts.
Oh, you're right. They are not lawn darts, but they are still fucking dangerous.
Okay, handing kids dangerous toys is American.
Yeah. But you remember Power Wheels? That's still a problem.
I'm trying to remember. Are Power Wheels the small electric cars for 4-year-olds?
4 to 8-year-olds, yeah.
Okay. This has less power. Should have less power than a self-propelled lawnmower, and
doesn't stop 4-year-olds from driving off onto the freeway with it.
Yeah, that's why, if you let them have it, it's all right. You're staying in the backyard, and I'm watching you. Granted, parents don't do that.
People who have the money to do that don't
Yeah.
watch their kids.
Yeah,
they pay other people to watch their kids who don't care. Again, that was when I lived in Southern California.
Mm-hmm.
I liked Del Mar. I don't know how my parents were able to live in Del Mar. I guess when we moved there, it wasn't as expensive as it is now. We had a house that they got for, I want to say, $200,000, and we sold it for like $500,000. And then the people we sold it to 2 years later sold it for $2 million.
Yeah.
That's how fast that place blew up.
That's just how certain areas be.
Mm-hmm. We could never afford to go back there at this point. Like, it is insanely... We don't want to anyway, because it's also, like, extremely populated now. Like, a lot of the charm of the area is gone. All of the nice, like, desert hills and the coastal stuff is just all pavement and tanning salons now. But that's part of why we moved away. But it also is just insanely expensive there now. You don't even know what people do there. I guess it's just rich people retirement land now.
Sorry, tangent. I went to take a look at the YouTube side of things to update the title of my stream. And, hey! You can now choose if we want to allow third-party companies to use my content to train AI. No.
God, I hope that's off by default. Probably not.
It is currently toggled off for me, but I don't know if that is off by default or if I toggled it off months ago when they first added that feature and people pointed out that it existed.
God.
Of course, I already showed you the inspiration AI stuff. That's not third party, that's second party, technically. Actually, I don't know if that's first party or second party. I don't know how that part gets counted between the first two people of who is first party and who is second party. But yeah, they've definitely trained that AI model on things they shouldn't have. Why is AI doing all the art for us? Why aren't we getting the AI that helps us, with the more menial tasks? That's what I want. Anyway, that's enough of that rant. Sorry.
How could you?
I know, I derailed everything. Why am I even running?
Monster!
How does this... Okay, well, I'm not dying, channel 1, apparently. Jolly Garmanta has no blue in its plumage, does it?
No?
I was trying to look to see, okay, could I maybe dye this thing blue and have it look... No. No, it doesn't look right without the green. Then again, I don't need everything of mine to be blue. I still enjoy how this feels more... To me, this set feels more Monster Hunter-y than what I think our other Monster Hunter set was. Because if I remember, actual Rathalos Monster Hunter set is not even any of the Rathalos sets from Monster Hunter. I'm in a ranty mood today, aren't I?
Her turn.
Going back. You miss me doing random rants.
A little bit of it, but I had to get up and deal with a cat.
Give Cookie pets.
She's letting me pet her now.
Yay.
She had like 5 days where she couldn't keep anything down, mostly threw everything up. Always a huge chunk of hair in it. So I guess she had some kind of serious blockage in her system. It was bad. She lost weight. She's doing okay now, though. But now she's even fussier about her meds, so it's almost impossible to get her to take her pain meds. Which means she's in pain all the time. Which means I'm stressed all the time.
That is not
I
the
did
one
get
I
her to
wanted.
take a full dose last night, though.
Oh, that's good. I admit, I have not... What the fuck, Firefox? I keep clicking the other thing. Why do you... Anyway, I've not had to really give my cats medicine that much. Though the worst one I ever had to try doing was Lena had injured her eye. And they wanted me to try to give her, like, a topical on the eye medication.
I don't understand how they can, with a straight face, say, here's how you do this thing that your cat will not let you do.
Mm-hmm.
Do it 3 times a day or whatever. I'm like, are you... And they always do this, though. They just give you the stuff, tell you how to do it, and wash their hands of it. And I guess that's the only way they can do it.
Yeah, because the other thing would be, okay, or you come in here every single day and you're paying us $50 to $100 per application.
But that also just stresses the cat out too much, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, I get it. I get that there's just no clean answer. But it sucks.
Oh, hey, Darkless.
I just always
welcome.
get like really worried
Hope
when
you're doing well.
Cookie's not eating or and stuff properly.
And
it's
Giglier,
like,
welcome.
Oh boy,
I'm sorry I missed you as well.
is it time?
I got a little
Are her
distracted with the
kidneys dead?
chat. Also, I accidentally had
Just, you know,
Teamcraft
she's
blocking
real
things, I
old
realized.
now.
Not too bad. Brain, I think, is a little bit more coherent and less scattered than I was yesterday during the randomizer stream. And again, you know, randomizer kind of makes sense, I guess, with a
Next time I get a
randomizer
chance
that
to
my
take her
brain's
in,
all...
though, I'm going to ask them about hairball control because I've like tried everything and they've always been a problem for her.
Yeah. And you've checked with Rhoda as well?
Get some water.
I
Okay,
should
Betrayer.
check with Rhoda again. I can't remember if I did or not. Like, I have a product that my sister recommended, but I don't think it does much. I've
Like,
gotten
to
her
be fair,
sit
there's
there and
only
let me-
so much things can do.
Yeah, it's supposed to help break it down in her system, but Cookie has always been unfortunately, she's always been one of those cats that barfs one up fairly often, like once or twice a week.
Mm-hmm.
She's a short-haired cat, but it's kind of like medium short, and she sheds a lot of fur, and she bathes herself all the time, so it's just always a problem.
Yeah, but at least, you know, her grooming herself is a sign of otherwise on the healthier side.
Yeah. That's the thing about her is like I get stressed out and things like this happen and everything. She is, from what the vets tell me, one of the healthiest old cats they've ever seen. She's just also really temperamental.
I need to do this at some point. This might be one of the things I do next week when we aren't doing
Face is really
raids.
tender. That was stupid. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but it made me laugh.
I just want to see the new
Your
Hollow
face
the
makes
Novice.
you laugh.
Sometimes.
Oh yeah, and I did find out. You're saying your face choke, just again reminded me of. Regardless of train of thought, found out PKR has done a lot of modifications to Tracker's responses and whatnot, which is why I keep saying things that don't work with Tracker, because my Tracker is the default and doesn't have whatever modification she's done to her Tracker scripts.
That doesn't surprise me. I imagine that you have to basically self-calibrate that thing for your own voice.
Well, no, it's not a calibrate and voice thing. It's literally going in and saying, okay, in the configuration file, adding it's pizza time equals go mode. Or adding it whereas instead of saying Thieves Town, Tracker can sometimes say Thieves Town, the town for thieves. The town specifically designed for thieves. Thieves Town. So, the Cusco's poison joke, but with Thieves Town.
You need to write some catchphrases.
Yep.
I also... honestly, one of the whatever Wednesdays might be, I finally download the code base for that randomizer and Tracker, and start looking into, okay, where in here is Tracker responding to Twitch, and how can I expand upon it?
You need to let us try to, pick up Tracker.
I think if you try to pick up Tracker, Tracker's going to call HR. Just like if you say, I like you, Tracker, apparently.
Good. I need us all to fail more often.
That's a good line for Tracker.
Regardless, I'm sorry,
Keep your
I've
chat
been so
under
into the
control.
conversation, I missed what I don't even remember what I said for the I need a neck of what you're saying I need a necklace for.
That's impossible.
I apologize.
Nobody can control their Twitch chat. Twitch chat at this point is a nascent eldritch entity.
Oh, I don't know if you get a necklace. You used to get a full level 15 set, which would carry you, I think, to level 20, because it was a really good set, and it would give you it would give you this ring, the brand new ring,
I don't know how
which
you would
increases
fix
your
it, but I noticed
experience
the tracker
while
is
you're
just
level 30 and lower.
A little
But they
bit too
updated
sensitive
it
at picking
recently
up,
to
things
use
when
to
you're
be
talking.
actually up to date versus being
Often when it's
horribly
like
out
actually
of date.
not even related to what she marks. But that's probably just hard to figure out.
Well, that's not just happening with me, and it's also just because it's voice recognition software and libraries. Like, you can see, like, it might be hard to tell, but directly underneath the item tracks, anytime Tracker picks up me saying something,
I see it.
Okay, yeah, it just puts right there of what Tracker thinks I said, even if it's completely nonsense.
Yeah, I see that. Sometimes I have no idea how it got there either. But what blows my mind is when it didn't sound anything like what it puts there, and then it thinks you said something else with like a 95% plus confidence. I'm like, how did that happen?
Because that's how voice recognition software has always been. You've seen Rhoda sent you the sketch of the Scottish guys in a voice recognition elevator, right?
No.
Oh, I'm sending this to you. Because it is exactly
boy.
It is exactly why just voice recognition for a computer is really bad. We are not ready for this stuff yet.
Yep. I have already had that discussion with my mother 3 times.
You know what? After I link it to you, I'll link it to chat so they all can be aware of what we're talking about. You want the link, Betrayer? I'm sure you've seen it.
Whatever.
All they're trying to do is go to floor 11, and it just won't recognize their voice because it's not trained on every single possible accent, and that's difficult to get it trained to match all different accents because word A in one accent might sound a whole lot like word B in another accent. Bum bum bum. Yeah, it's time enough for this.
Makes me wonder if somebody with too much money and not enough sense installed this in their mansion and then was found dead, starved to death when their voice recognition elevator refused to work.
Like, adding voice recognition as an option, maybe, but always have a backup. Like, I'm not gonna lie, the first smartphone I got was a Motorola, one of the original Motorola droids. And the best thing about it was, yes, I had the touchscreen, but also I could slide the touchscreen up and have access to a tactile keyboard still. I long to have a tactile keyboard again.
Yeah, me too. I hate touchscreens. I just can't get used to them. Howdy, Rhoda.
I can get used to them. It's just that sometimes I would like to be able to, not need to look at the screen while I am typing.
Mm-hmm. There's a disconnect for me when I'm trying to use touchscreen. There's something wrong there that I need for it to feel good, and I don't think that's fixable.
We talking about smartphone touchscreen keyboards?
Yep.
That's where the tangent got to.
Yeah,
you got
because
your haptic feedback on yours?
You mean whereas it does a slight vibration when you press?
Mm-hmm.
I've got
Oh,
that.
that's even worse.
Really?
I hate vibration. I turn it off on all control devices I have. I only leave notification vibration on my phone on, so like when it's in my pocket, then I know something happened.
Like,
For me, it's such a light
haptic feedback, which yes is vibration, but usually like vibration has got really good recently, and it's not as rocks rumbling around in a fucking rotor.
Yeah, it's not the N64.
Yes, you are right.
Like, you're getting smaller, smoother oscillations.
I know. You're right. My
Yeah, no,
phone's pretty good. It's an S21. It's not bad at all. I barely feel the vibrations that my watch does.
But no, like the haptic feedback for me, haptic feedback is nice, but I also want the texture tactileness while I am typing because, again, I can use that to type without needing to necessarily look at the screen.
My problem is that every touchpad I've ever had is is too imprecise, and I know it's actually me and not the touchpad, but I just hit wrong characters constantly.
Yeah, I was going to say that's not so much a imprecision. That's we have big fingers that are sometimes bigger than the area that they want us to hit for the button. Fuck FanWiki and their websites with the close this thing that is like a goddamn pinhole to close on a cell phone. Thank you, Chief.
That's how you get more fan wikis.
Anybody else gotten like the thing is like prove you're not a robot, and it's like click everything that has a bus in it, and it doesn't matter what you do, you're always wrong, and you can never get into the page.
Oh, the captchas?
Yeah, because I can't do
Captchas
those.
are toxic, bro.
I can't do
not-
them.
I've
But
not
you don't
had-
like training AI datasets?
I was going to say, I've not had it where I can't get in, but I have had it where it's, okay, you want me to keep on clicking while there are buses? All right, I'm waiting for it to load, and there's a bus in that one again. Waiting for it, and there's a bus in that one again. And there's a bus in that one again. And there's a bus in that one again. You won't let me click this thing until there are no buses. Stop giving me a goddamn bus!
It's because you're
I've
training.
got the motorcycle and bicycle ones to me are the ones that drive me crazy, because they'll be like, click everywhere where there's not a bicycle. I don't know how much of a bicycle constitutes a bicycle, because it's either
Hey,
going to be,
It's a
Hanji, thank
fucking
you very
pixel.
much for the
Yeah.
follow.
if it is a fucking pixel, then I feel like, but you know what I mean? I can't tell. And so I'll just go through like 20 of them, never get it right, and just give up.
Here's the thing, though.
Well,
Like I said, you're training AI datasets.
well, you are doing that as well. It is also a thing that's existed before the training of the AI datasets, to be fair.
You sure?
Before the training of the generative language AI datasets, which is what every
sure?
AI that you're... Yes.
You were in these fucking universities and shit?
The current generative AI is not the same as what they had when they first added this type of capture stuff 20 years ago.
I'm with Lim on this one.
Christmas clams.
Fucking hate Christmas.
Look, Violet Garmanda's kind of Christmassy colors. This works. Monster Hunter Valley Garmanda Sword and Shield set is Christmas themed.
It really is a Monster Hunter armor set.
It is! This came together way too fucking well for not... The only thing that I've glamoured is I glamoured over the Sphene weapon, Sword and Shield, with the Valley Garmanda weapon stuff. And yeah, Giglier, we're down a
The
tank.
Speen stuff is...
Wasn't bad, but at least for Paladin, it wasn't that great.
It's more, there's like almost no way to make it work with another set.
I don't know, you could probably make it work with the Vanguard stuff.
Maybe. I would have to have all of them and sit there and be able to play with all the colors possible.
As we know, there's no way to do that at
Yeah,
all.
no way at all. No way at all to do it and keep everybody from not crying.
Are we talking
I feel
about
like there's some disingenuousness here.
I was gonna say, are we
We're talking about
like
crimes.
black
We're
magic?
talking about crimes.
Yeah, okay.
In all honesty, I do wish there was a way to be just, hey, like even if
I wish there was a better way to do try-on stuff.
yeah,
Yes.
like even if it was, hey, go to the market board and right-click and go through sets, even if the set can never exist on the market board. Okay, maybe not the market board, but you get what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, like you can do it. It takes so much effort to go through and find all of the stuff in all the different places.
And if it's Dungeon Gear, you often need to be, hey, anyone with this
hey,
piece,
does anybody
link it
have
to
this?
me.
Yep.
I need to try it on.
I like being able to look at, just click on a glamour and it appears on my body, and then I look at it later and say, okay, where do I get this? Okay, I look in my glamour dresser and I don't have it. I say, okay, now where do I get this? And I go get it. Or I say, oh, fuck that, I'm not doing that.
Yep.
Yeah, like, I admit, one of the reasons why I don't go through making glamours is because I don't know what a lot of this stuff actually looks like, and I don't have a easy way in game to just be, screw it, let's just start cycling through tank chest pieces for Paladin. And if I see something, then I'll figure out where it comes from. Instead, I kind of have to know already, or know a theme of what I'm looking for, and then search and pray someone has it on Aortia collection already.
When
Anyway.
I do go out to make glamour, I mean, that's basically how it is. I know how to run around and look at everything you can look at that doesn't drop from a dungeon. And I know what some of the dungeon drops
Oh yeah, the other
are,
thing I was going to do.
but a lot of the
Ignore
times,
that you're going
what
to
I'm
see
looking for
things on the
is from a
stream
random
avatars.
dungeon, and I don't
Once
know
I
which
figure
one.
out how to do this.
Aorzia collection will point you to them, but it makes it hard to look at it like in game. Like looking at a picture is not good enough. And it's really annoying when you're like, this might work, and you go and spend like 3 hours before what you want drops, and then
Yep.
it doesn't work.
I think the like dream whatever it's the dream thing they have in the inns now where you can try on Mog Station stuff. I think that's a good
Let me
start.
see.
But I think it needs to be extended to all gear.
Yes.
Yep. I didn't know they had that. That is good.
Yeah, that was added. I don't know if it was added with Dawn Trail or if it was added like in one of the later patches of Endwalker, but you can go to the inn room and you can try on Mog Station clothes if you click on the bed.
I'm afraid of that bed now. Ever since the when was
Ooh,
I think it
this
was
might
for
need
the
to
start
go
of
up a
Endwalker,
level.
but like I'm always like I hope I don't accidentally go to sleep in that bed because I won't be playing for the rest of the day. It was so funny when that happened to Jesse Cox on his live stream.
There we go.
He had his
That'll
whole
hopefully
plan
work
to
a little
stream
bit.
it for the day, and he accidentally hit the log off button with his bed.
Hey, I've got ads going on, and I'm going to go grab myself some water before raid. So I'll invite everyone. I'll invite Cayman in. Frosty. Actually, I'll invite Cayman now because he's there, and I'll invite Frosty when I get back.
Good luck.
Yeah, as I said, I'll see
gonna
y'all
say,
in
how
a
dare
little
you.
bit.
Melee don't need a sack.
I guess you can because he comes right over here. So
I mean,
If it
yeah,
helps
I'd
your
say
DPS.
follow, but I think staying still would be best.
He picks you up too fast.
I'm not worried about it.
yeah, they probably don't need us to heal.
Nope.
Me! Shit! Wait! No! God!
No, God, Rhoda, don't run! Don't run! Got
This
it.
was all a setup! I learned an entire raid technique just to get Rhoda killed.
To the center circle, because that still has you be out of range of the deformations by a comfortable margin.
It's not that comfortable.
It depends on your definition of comfort.
I feel the ice tickling my balls when I stand there.
Okay, but that's comfortable.
It's not. I don't like the ice cube thing. I like the feather thing.
That's why I just stand halfway between the center circle and the outer circle.
What?
I really appreciate him going back to Final Fantasy after the sex joke.
For a second there, I thought Nicholas was going to tell us what his kink
Right.
was.
All right, next up, because there's yet another ticket in here, but we need this armor because we become a football player with it. Oh, well, that's good. I wasn't aware that. I'm glad to hear that it works on Linux just fine. Okay, that was a weird fall thing that just happened there.
How many runs of this fight and I fucking died in the first mechanic?
He's not a mood.
Kinda is.
Toxic white mage. Coming in here.
I'll fucking rescue you into the wall.
I know you will. There it is.
Knockback.
Oh, and you're center for this.
I'm center.
Yes.
to make it easier for you to heal.
I am Centaur.
Centaur!
I
One!
hate.
Okay, that's interesting. I apparently missing all the. What just happened to that android? Oh God, what is going on with that poor android? Oh God. There, she finally was let out. What?
I have
was-
been
I'm back.
powering through Metaphor Refantasio. So that
Valid.
is where my I want to do a game with I want to sit down and enjoy some story time has gone.
I was
I'm-
planning on doing it either Tuesday or Thursday next week.
I'm enjoying it, but
Yeah. Oh, Christmas Eve with Hildebrand sounds like a great idea, actually. Maybe I'll
but
do
yeah, that took
while
10 minutes max.
everybody else is at mass.
I was going to say, wasn't early
The first one in Endwalker was really short too. I
Okay.
think.
I was going to say, like, I think the first Endwalker and or Stormblood one was, or Endwalker, Heavensward
Actually,
and or
no. The
Stormblood.
first Endwalker one was long because that was the whole. They fit the entirety of what they wanted to do on the first in the one episode.
Yeah. Maybe that's my, where my bias is coming from.
Quite
There
possibly.
was basically just like, here's the quest. Characters are here. The end.
Yeah, it was quite short, but it's probably because it was so long for Endwalker.
Because they don't have to justify a relic attached to it.
That also. A little bit of me understands a little bit of the, oh, why do I have to do all the past Hildebrand stuff to get the relic? But at the same time, man, that was like still such less effort to do than any of the other stuff. I do wish
I think that's a problem.
Well, no, they weren't complaining about the less effort. There was a lot of complaining of, why should I have to go through the joke Hildebrand quest at all to do this?
I think it's more, why do I have to click through a bunch of cutscenes to get my weapon rather than play the game?
As someone who had Hildebrand going back to like fucking Stormblood to do, it was a lot of Hildebrand to do just to get into your relic. I didn't do it for the relic, I did it for the mount. But still,
Yes.
like, I understand the complaint.
The Heavensward Hildebrand quests are still probably my favorite quest. Like, just the
Really?
funniest thing that I've ever done in any video game. I just constantly think about when the old man, when he did his limit break, when he did the Dragoon limit break, and he went up to heaven, and he saw his dead wife there, and then he came back down, and he hit the ground into a grave. It's just so funny. It's so funny.
That one was pretty good.
Yeah, no, it definitely had a lot of good moments. I do think in general, people consider it the weakest of the Hildebrand.
The storyline of that, I do think, is the weakest. That was funny, though. That's
That's
the thing about me and
it was
Hildebrand.
definitely the most boring of the storylines. However, I think it was like
It
the overall
definitely had
storyline
some
was funny, but I
good
think
high
it like
points.
the overall story was bad. But I think it was the funniest of all of the storylines.
For the most part, Hildebrand is not my brand of humor. It
It
doesn't
is
make me laugh
absolutely
very much.
mine. Surprise!
yes.
I like stupid slapstick humor. Also,
There are some of it,
hello,
though, that
I'm
really
Christmas
got me.
Tree.
Did laugh out loud when Godbert Vanderbilt solo handled the group spread mechanic. That was
Yes,
pretty
yes.
funny.
Also, yes, for sure, Frost, because somebody was complaining about it earlier.
It's the
I think
Christmas
it's
one now.
Christmas sounds.
There's an option to disable the holiday sounds in general. I did that because it always bothers me when they just do that to me.
I
I just have them disabled completely.
I need the sounds because
Yeah.
it's the only way I know when people join. And even then, I still don't hear it all the times.
Mhm.
I just want.
I have no idea what you just said you want, Frost, so I'm going to assume you said you want chicken nuggets.
Oh, he's asking how to disable the Christmas sound.
Oh, hold on.
Because first off, I hate change. Second of
Your
all,
name's Frost.
calling this a Christmas sound is being mighty generous.
It's in
Voice and video, I would
settings, voice
think.
and video, probably.
He's like Santa's sassy helper elf.
I am not seeing it. We'll figure it out later because yeah, it's
Nobody
one of
should be
those-
joining, and oh wait, he's muting and unmuting though.
I hear it constantly. And I
Yeah.
need to-
I
need to hear it
understand.
too because it tells me like half the time I'll like check if I'm muted or not before make the weird noises I make to myself as any person does when alone.
Yes, yes.
If I don't
I
have
still
the
have
sound,
the
you
old
guys might
one.
have to hear that, and I wouldn't wish that.
Notifications.
Yeah, I still have the old
Oh,
sounds.
there it is.
Where was it?
You're a champ. It is under notifications, and then scrolling down a bit, there's event sound pack. I switched it back to defaults.
Huh, I don't have event sound pack even though I updated.
Oh.
Whatever. Doesn't matter. We got it
Yep.
fixed for him.
Alright.
And
Maybe.
Ellery no longer has constant bidoop, bidoop, bidoop.
Now I
Bidoop.
don't have any system sounds, despite me thinking I had redid everything back to
Oh.
normal. But that's fine. I don't actually care if my things make a noise every time I need to tell Windows that it's okay for me to open this program.
Fair enough. Also, as a note for everyone, as you may have noticed,
Yeah.
I've changed the carbuncles a little bit.
Well, I want
Maximum
blood.
They no
effort.
longer just walk up
Last
me, they now
night,
climb a different way.
we got our party finder fill and then instantly got sundered.
This is nothing personal,
Huh?
but I must have your
Last
soul.
night we were trying to raid when the servers were being sundered. We went to load in and 5 people disconnected.
Don't take this personally. I'm glad to hear other people experience the issues we experience.
No, this was DDoS.
This was the DDoS.
Oh.
One needs simply make them.
I am
I had
a little
a
behind now
500
because
person
I
queue to
did
get
that
that
wrong.
Out. Front. North.
There we go. Got all my stuff.
Widening. Tanks. Everybody out. Tanks in. Lots of moving. Everybody in. Healers out. Out melee in. In ranged out.
Oh, fuck.
That's okay, we'll just swap it.
Yep.
There is no limit
I don't know why
to
my
an
brain is...
expert's potential.
Now I know what my brain's doing wrong. Okay.
Don't get hit.
My brain hit every button except provoke.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha beta.
Actually, wait, give it to me and then, because then I'll take it back
Beta.
and...
Buddies.
Move. I need to admit that.
They're done. Is it over already?
Yeah.
There's a tank buster.
It is
Okay,
indeed.
you still did your job.
Count your hits.
I did do the important part.
Yeah, you
That
did
was
take
one
it.
big hit for Limp.
Beta, spread.
Take this!
Hug up, Buttercup.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
I think I'm going to do some hard casts in a second. Yep.
Beta.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I didn't. Oh well.
I'll erase you.
Swap.
Think.
Swap.
Rude.
I'm a tank.
You are indeed a tank. You're also about to take this.
Yep. I'm gonna admit it this time.
Get ready to dance.
I'm with Rhoda.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
One. Two. Three.
Wicked Thunder is discharging.
Four. Spread.
I didn't count.
5. 6. 7. There it is down.
I guess I got clipped.
I'll look later.
1,
No, I got clipped.
2, 3,
Egad! Something
4.
is brewing
Pot.
in her body.
Spread. 5. 6. 7.
To the front.
My body will hold. It must.
I'm not going to get all this because I'm
Yeah,
off.
Rhoda.
I have to find room.
I know. I have room.
Oh yeah, I got so
I have
little
room,
of that
so
off.
I can do it, and you can do it here instead if you want.
This is my
All of it.
reprisal.
Not me.
Early LB.
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
I don't have shake for this.
I have Tactician and Dismantle?
You said you don't have shake, so we get flakes.
Sides. North 2.
We're going south 1.
Oh my!
Out.
Sides.
Down hard.
Center up for Mustard Bomb. Places, please.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Smooching, not this side.
Yeah,
Stay still, Frost. Stop moving.
you got it.
He didn't just until just then.
All right. 1-4, getting knocked to 2-3, and then all the way back. Be sure to be on the side of the dot.
To convert her body's ether.
And back. For the big blast. Oh, yeah.
It's
Don't.
back up.
Stay.
Two.
2.
3. Out.
Out.
I don't care that my times
Corners.
are off.
Cardinals. Spread. Cardinals.
And stack.
Center.
Center. I should have held that.
Big hit. And then we're going to do cleave sides. Saving 2-1 north later.
I'm all the way up north.
Time to catch some swords. Get to counting.
4. 4, 3, 1, 2 on this side.
4, 2, 1, 3 on the other.
Oh, okay.
3, 3, 3.
North of 2.
They're back on their feet.
Over to 1. Mustard bomb. Are you guys involving?
Yep.
Yes.
Very cool.
Swapping spots if we can. Just take my spot.
Yep. Glad that didn't kill me.
Get ready for sunrise.
Got him if he got him.
Look at your debuffs. I'm short.
East-west towers. I'm stupid again.
Center.
I swear they invert when I'm looking at them.
East-west again.
Try to time it for
Such
we're immune.
magics. But will they
I timed
be
it
able to
bad.
turn the tide?
No, it's that Transcendence didn't matter for that mechanic.
Mm-hmm. Hey, that was also Prog, though. Lower than we've had.
Great pull.
And that was our first pull.
I swear, I look at it and it's okay. That's that color. I am that color. I have to go to the other one, and then I'll look again later and it's changed on me. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
Yeah, like that is our fourth time at basically that point. We need to just have one clean sunrise and she's
Sure
dead.
everybody else was ready. I will be 1 sec.
I mean, it doesn't help that it's super bright yellow and super bright blue.
Yeah,
It's yeah.
I go by shape.
You can't do that though when you're looking at the cannons too.
The cannons have the shape.
The cannons are what you're looking for the shape on.
I didn't.
Yeah.
It is too much visual noise in general.
Fair, like as Rhoda said, I know not everyone can see it. For me, it is yellow is the 3 parallel lines, blue is the atom shaped.
Yep.
I'm glad
Talking
you
about
guys.
the
Can,
box.
I'm very glad you guys can keep track of that. I'm getting there.
Yellow and
I think
blue.
it's in the right place.
It's just yellow, blue.
Yep. I use both.
Yellow, blue.
Yep. And to be fair,
being
that was
able
also
to
our
see
first pull of the night, but
don't
we
have
also
to.
tend to be very good on
Yeah.
our first pull or our last pull of the night. So here's hoping we break our normal curse.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Sorry, Betrayer.
That's okay. Used to it.
If one needs wings,
I forgot to drop stance and I
simply make
turned the
them.
boss because of it.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Front.
divine!
Really? I thought I had that go off this
and,
time.
without change
Back.
track, my burst is nothing.
North.
It wasn't worth it. I fucking killed Rhoda.
Is it
Was
over
it?
already?
Narrowing, healers, everybody in, healers out, lots of moving.
They're back on their feet! What grit?
Lots of moving.
Out, tanks in. In, ranged out. Out, melee in.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Oh, yay, for a stutter right there. But then again, I'm running so much stuff.
To Electrope's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta Delta. Beta, buddies.
Ooh, I almost got hit.
Get to counting.
How's this?
Alright, I'm a 3. Hey! Yup, Alonzo, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome.
Beta, buddies.
Greetings, everyone. I hope Elatro went well. My name is Liminality Card. We are currently going for our, hopefully, first clear of, m4s tonight. Ah, you're also from Eldenwood. Welcome.
Take this.
I'm glad to hear Balatro went well. But yeah. Again, welcome everyone. As I don't remember what all I said. Middle of a poll, so my brain's a little bit going to be focused on there, so I do apologize. I can't really say too much. But again, thank you for the raid. And if you need to do any post-raid stuff, like get yourself something to drink or something to eat, go for it. You got 6 million ships with queens. Nice. Out of curiosity, did you end up getting to like ante 13 with that by chance? Or no, that would be like past 13, wouldn't it?
Erase you.
Missing somebody.
I think I was late on... Yeah, I was late by 3 seconds again.
Swap.
This 2 minute always catches me. Out of curiosity, did you have the thing that multiplied your queens? Multiplied based off of the queens you had in hand if you're still here, Alonzo. I need to remember she's surviving, but I should be giving Ellery a intervention there. You know? Hey, you streamed it. You've got video proof, so no one couldn't question it.
I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
One. 2, 3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast
4,
amounts of ether.
5, spread. 6.
Why would you?
7.
What? Why?
I will not fail.
1, 2,
Something is
3,
from her body.
spread. Pull. Not pulse. Hot. I'm dead.
Oh, and Frost is down.
People started talking to me.
Well, we'll see if we can get this. We might be dead right here. All right, no, we're
able to leave the area.
Are we continuing this?
I want to practice.
Yeah, we still need to practice Sunrise, so.
Okay.
Sides.
I'm not resin in the middle of all this. And someone just went off.
That was me trying to
The challenger's fallen out of the wind.
get in the spot.
You know where we're going.
That means we don't have enough over here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Good luck.
They're still in it, but for how long?
Also, Yep Alonso, if I mispronounce your name, please tell me. Please tell me if I am mispronouncing your name at all. Because, yeah, I'm bad with names. But again, thank you again for the raid if you're still here. If not, I hope you're, I hope you're able to get some good post-raid rest. And, yeah, with your,
You know what time it is.
6 million, Chip Balatro, post on Blue Sky.
Time to take a drink.
Alright, I shall hydrate.
Get some water.
Since you threw the water bottle at me.
I'm back.
Going back.
I'd say I'd be giving you all the heads up you deserve, but that's
You
a
did.
little on the nose.
No, it was on the head. That's where you hit me.
And he gets the joke.
I should type the ready check in here and not into Discord.
That does help.
I have done that many times.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I've got to remember to take off stance after.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
I miss actual stance dancing.
She's great wings.
That would force you to be better trained.
For one thing, yeah. Also, it's just fun.
If I had had to do that, I never would have played a tank.
In, back. North?
Yep.
Yeah.
Narrowing. Healers. Everybody in, healers out, lots of moving. Out, tanks in.
Alright, there's all my
Getting
non-competers.
ranged out. Out melee in. Don't get hit.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie. Charlie, buddies.
How's this?
Get counting.
Hey, I'm a 2.
Alpha spread.
I think this right here also pushes me back. Because I'm a little
was
late
nice.
on activating.
Buttercup, buttercup.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Hey, Lem.
Oh, look at that nasty
Yep,
cannon.
I
Beta.
was dumb.
As sharp as ever.
Let's focus on other things, not paying attention to where I was. Thank you for calling me out.
It's just hilarious.
I'll erase you.
I'm not calling you out because I can't see I'm calling you out because it's funny. Move. Stay.
That's what it's all about? Yay! I tunneled again.
Alright, time for her to throw a tantrum while we dance.
No.
It is the electric slide, isn't it?
No.
I
No.
have no choice.
Nope.
But to surrender to Electrope.
You're right, the electrope slide.
Electrope slide, yep. 1,
We are kind of Charlie Browning.
2. That's the wrong one. 3.
Is it?
Wicked
Yeah.
Thunder is discharging
4,
from
spread.
Argentina.
5.
Why?
6, 7. I don't know.
I will not bear.
I don't know what number that is.
1,
1,
2.
2,
3, and
3.
Something is growing from her body.
spread.
Spread.
It's me, so you don't gotta.
It's my bad betrayer, I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
My body will hold.
I'm used to it.
It must.
I don't know why I confuse that for my Addle every time.
I can do the Addle there so that you can do the next one.
Well, I've already Addled, so.
Oh boy.
Alright, I got enough of my stuff.
Well, that's my shame.
If it is hard for you to fit it in there, I can just do that one.
She's taken Electrope into her body.
We're gonna be
and
down in
unleashed a
Addle.
new fellow soul.
We were fine.
Aye. North 2.
North 1.
Oh, really?
Whoa!
Whoa! It would be center, but all of our
What
resers are
happened?
dead.
We got theirs when
Yeah.
Chief died.
Oh!
Keep
Oh.
hard feed onto us.
Okay.
No!
Aw! I was gonna let you live!
Well, I'll be back in a second.
Goodbye.
Oh, now I kind of wish you had stayed because I'm curious. You with the tether, but if I cover you, do you still get the debuff?
Depends on the debuff.
We'll never know.
Well, I know. That's why I said I was curious.
Usually the paladin gets everything. There are like a couple exceptions if I recall correctly.
Well, yeah, like 12, you still got the vulnerability, I think. Or something. But yeah. Sometimes the vulnerability still goes through because it's not a damage, it's a on hit. Like her lightning invulnerability.
And the reason the cover worked on 12 was because I didn't get the vulns when he covered me. And
Right,
he could
you're
just
right,
take the damage.
Sorry, I was thinking if he had covered you during the Phase 2 tank buster stuff.
That's what I'm talking about.
Am I thinking Tank 1? Which phase had limit cut? Phase 1. I'm sorry, I'm thinking the Phase 1 tank busters.
I don't even remember those.
I think it was just a single hit followed by an auto type thing. You know what, Betrayer, I do need to sit upright. I also am starting to think, as nice as this chair was,
I'm back with cookies.
it is leaning
Congrats.
back way more than I want it to, so I need to figure out a way if I can make it lean forward a bit better. Especially considering the stupid lock me from leaning back arm keeps on coming undone. I'm remembering!
I'm proud of you.
Video games.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Do you guys ever try pressing the buttons?
Sometimes. Sometimes I just will it to happen. It doesn't ever work when I will it to happen, though. I have to actually press the button.
If one needs wings,
Okay, I have iron willed it. As requested, I iron willed.
His great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Front.
divine!
I was thinking just iron willed it to happen. Like, you know, the...
Yeah, like my tank stance, which is why I put it on because you said that.
Ow. Back.
Alright, I'm thinking maybe I don't want to,
Lim got one of those Neurolinks.
no,
North.
fuck that. Musk does
Yeah,
not get to be...
Doesn't work.
Nobody should have to be in my brain.
Narrowing tanks. Everybody on the ring. Tanks in. Everybody else in too.
But not all the way.
Ocean. Out healers outer. In melee inner. Out ranged outer. Da 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 da. I dodged Tempera.
Yeah, it popped on me before it could spread.
Oh.
Wow.
Don't get hit. It gave me a dodge line for it though. That makes me happy.
He's gathering ether.
Yeah, it always
But to
does
what
that.
end?
Alpha beta.
I always know when Rhoda's being selfish and using her own shield. Because I know how the mechanic of it works for sure.
Alpha buddies.
Buddies, buddies, buddies. There's my buddy.
Hello.
Man,
Hi.
what if class got resources for dodging?
God, that's like an actual game. They don't know how to do that.
Well, that was Dark Knights for parrying.
Yeah, I mean for dodging so that I can trigger it.
how's this?
So that Picto could be even more OP.
Two it is.
Beta spread.
Take this!
I got Buttercup.
Happy?
Nah.
That trope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Beta.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
think I, for once,
move. Blogger.
didn't get mistimed for my 2-minute.
Move. Bully.
Oh, me.
All these squares make a ring.
All these rings make a square. All these rings make a square.
That made no.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrop.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether!
4, 5,
6,
7.
7.
I will not fail.
2.
Begats!
3.
Hot.
Growing from her body!
Forward spread. 5 shit. To the front.
My body will hold. It must.
You rattling?
Yes.
Thank you.
Alright, that's off. But I got almost everything.
Now our battle truly begins! She's taken Electrop into her body and
disappeared
unleashed a
right
new
at the last
fellow
second.
soul.
Hey, Emerald Carbuncle. Thank you, Leo.
Side. North 1.
I didn't need to do that,
South
but
one
whatever.
over here.
Out.
Sides. Then we're going to set her up for that muster bomb. Places, please.
I figured if I stood still, Betrayer, you would get it.
We're going to 1-4 to get knocked to 2-3 and vice versa. Be sure to be the side of the dot, please.
She's using Electrop to convert her body's ether!
And the return trip.
Oh, whatever. I don't care enough. It's not
Set
that
her up for the
important.
heals and the big hits.
Don't.
Stay centered.
Four. Stay. Out.
Sides. Corners.
Pay attention to her cast bar.
Cardinals. Stack.
Hug. Stay Cardinal spread.
Out.
Sides.
2 to 1 north safe for later. Sword catch. Thanks for battle. Get to your sword catching positions.
Queen, activate your rocket boosters.
Where are we going?
4, 2, 1.
Up here, Rhoda. Then down 1.
2, 3, 1, 4 for us.
Up to after this, Rhoda.
Thank you.
Then all the way but down.
What the?
And they're down! Is it over already?
Looks like
North
we're
of
right
2.
on file with us.
Get ready to sprint. Other side.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Mustard bomb?
They're still in it! But for how long?
I need debuff. I
Nope,
need debuff.
nope.
No, you don't.
Nope.
They're
We
involved.
involved this. We involved the second one.
Sorry.
No
Bad.
worries.
I'm
Yep,
all
lot of
turned
going
around
on.
from this stupid fucking death.
1 to 4 knockback for later.
Yeah, you got robbed.
Betrayer,
My
pound
foot
it.
was literally like on frosted.
Get ready to
Automatic
check your
got 'em.
debuffs. East-west.
East-west.
I need a buddy.
Middle.
East-west again.
Three DPS can't be short, right?
Correct. Only 2.
Okay.
Food check.
Got 30 minutes.
Yep. After this pull, we'll do a quick break. I also will need to back out to get tinctures after this pull if we don't clear it on this one. So let's clear it. We're right on the cusp. So close.
Also, it does change colors. I saw it actually change in motion.
Oh, yeah.
So
That's stupid.
They kind of spawn, towers go out, and they shuffle, I think.
which is some bullshit.
That is bullshit.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
So my eyes weren't lying to me.
Hell yeah. Bless you.
I
but thank
am
you.
not supposed to be using those there,
For your
because I'm going to want them
blessing.
later.
Tis the season, I think.
If one needs wings,
Yeah, I'm dressed like a
one
Christmas
needs
tree.
simply
Yeah.
So
I'm blessing the Christmas tree.
I did all of my Christmas shopping today in one trip.
I'm sorry.
Congrats.
A wicked
Front.
divine!
Congrats on being done.
Yeah.
Out. Back.
Thank God.
South. Narrowing tanks on the ring. Tanks in. Low motion. Out, healer's outer. And melee inner. Out, ranged outer. You saw nothing.
You're correct. There's a big pair of wings in my way.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Go get zapped.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Charlie Delta. Charlie, buddies.
I'll delay that GCT just so I make sure I get this correct. Survivability, more important.
Do some count.
How's this?
Three it is.
Beta, spread.
Take this!
Talk up, Buttercup.
I definitely could be doing better DPS-wise, but I don't care. I'm doing good enough right now.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Beta.
Her skills are
I
as sharp as ever.
was standing on the damn thing again. I just realized. I'm sorry.
It's more funny than anything, dude.
I'll erase you.
Stay. Stay. Finally, a polite one.
Remember to give Ellery this. Alright, I did things in bad order, but that's
I
fine.
cannot die here. I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
One, two, three.
Wicked Thunder is discharging vast amounts of ether.
Spread. 5 get hit. 6 and beam. 7 and hold. One,
I will not fail.
2, 3 in potion.
Egad! Something is growing from her
4,
body.
5 get hit.
Oh.
6.
Goodbye.
7.
My body will hold.
Get to the front.
It must.
Well, my 2 minutes are completely decent now.
Same.
Yeah, this is just hard.
Yeah, this is just practicing for sunrise now.
I can addle.
Now, our battle truly begins. She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
I'm gonna use my DPS cooldown for healing.
Sides. North 1.
South 1 over.
Center.
I hate that mechanic specifically because I have to
Stack up for
zoom all the way
mushroom. For
in.
mustard, we need to grab your tethers.
That's okay.
Got it.
Also on cooldown, but oh well.
Give it to me.
Why?
Thank you.
It's fun that she's still auto attacking me during his.
Over to 1 north. Get ready to hot step it over to 2.
She's using Electrope to convert her body's ether.
No, I have no good positions for this. Though I find amusing, she just disappeared there.
Center up for the big hits and big heals.
One. Three. In. Very in.
Corners. Cardinals. Hug.
Back.
Then enter.
Ordinals. Spread.
Sides.
And they're done. Is it over already?
I should never adjust for you.
Sorry, I thought I had moved over enough.
I don't have
They're
froze.
still in it, but for how long?
I got him. Well,
2 to 1, saving.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
well,
one's.
we're jumping.
Yeah.
I am going to decline the spreads.
My friends return all to ash.
Why?
cash in my 5-minute break.
Yep.
Yep. And like I said, I need to back out to get myself some tinctures.
Well, then.
Oh wait,
I'll
we all
spread.
have to then.
Yeah. Sorry, I only bought 30. Need to go buy another small stack. And I missed the ads were running because, yeah, I should have known that. Oh well. At some point, I will get ads synced up better.
So, since you're buying stuff, I know you're here. Judging by the numbers we were at on that 5% run, I don't know if we have the actual damage to clear before sunrise.
Yeah, like, honestly...
We'll be mid-sunrise if we're fucking on it.
Yeah. And that's still fine. Because even after sunrise, there's... Worst case scenario, there's like another minute and a half... There's like another minute of the fight after sunrise.
Yeah, I don't think we're in any kind of enraged danger. I just... After seeing that, because we were pretty damn clean up until we got right to sunrise and my stupid fucking I'm on top of people but I'm still gonna die bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't 5% of damage.
Yep. Yeah, Yeah, that's why I kept on saying study Sunrise just in case, because yeah. And to be fair, everyone did study Sunrise, so it's just a matter of
you can only study so much to actually there's only
the difference between the visuals in game versus visuals in the sim, yeah.
Yeah.
We're so fucking close, though. I'm also seeing spots where I need to... I'm seeing spots where I can eke out a little bit more on my own, here and there. I'm also seeing places whereas stop being greedy during the first half, just fucking run. It's not worth my GCD if I kill Rhoda. Killing Rhoda is, like, a good 1 minute rotation of me, probably.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. No
and I can always move in Hardcast Holy Spirit. Because, even Hardcast, Holy Spirit is still a 400 potency spell. Versus Shield Blob, which is 100. And we're so mana positive that it's fine. I just also have to remember in the opener, stop using both dashes. Only use one dash in the opener. I want both dashes depending on what orientation she decides to push us in. I hate my dash having damage on it.
She is dangerously encroaching on double your numbers territory.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Like, at least for this game, it's a lot closer this tier to that reality than it has been in the past. Where the fuck is that?
Yeah, even though we probably won't get it, we'll still, since we've got the mitigation and whatnot for the other thing, we'll still just keep on doing the LB3 where we are because, well, we're getting a second LB3. Or was it LB2, Betrayer?
No, that was 3.
It was the second 3, okay. Sorry, when you did it during Sunrise, I wasn't looking at all at the limit break. I was getting my mind of, okay, here's the flowchart I need right now.
I think if
by
we
us
all pop,
meeting there, it's getting us a ton of LB.
yeah, I think if like we all pot both time, nobody dies. It's looking like she'll be like at 1% after that second LB. So we do probably still have to like.
Oh yeah,
at
no,
least
we
halfway
definitely.
do Sunrise.
She will probably die either in the middle of Sunrise or right at the end of Sunrise.
Yeah.
Before the next left-right mechanic, but you were probably not killing her before Sunrise until people start getting their weapons from here.
Yeah.
Because, sure, for most people that's only 5 item levels. But
that's a point of weapon damage.
Yeah, it's
that's
a point.
A big deal.
Yeah, it's a point of weapon damage, and it is also possibly better secondary stats. Alright, let's see who all is back.
Short is
I never left him just perusing the memes.
That's fair. Look, sometimes, to be fair, this isn't just a get up and get a stretch break. This is also sometimes a just, alright, minor mind refresh.
Let the brain filter some stuff.
Mm-hmm. You good, Cayman?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm good.
Let's head back in. Also, before we all disperse, I want to confirm with people about... Well, you know what? I'll just do it now. 31st. Who's not going to be here that we're aware of?
I don't have plans, but I don't know.
Let me rephrase. It's not just who won't be here. If you don't want to raid the 31st, just say, I won't be here. That's
I
perfectly
don't have an
fine.
honest answer for you today. I
That's
can
fair.
get it, but right now I don't know.
All right. I'll have to reach out to Rue. Go ahead.
I'm in a similar boat, but I got into my head I'd rather keep it open for IRL.
Fair. Yeah, like it was a... If we have 2 people out, then it'll be... Okay, we'll just cancel. We'll have it as a free night.
I was gonna say, it might be better to just
free night it?
Just free night it, and if all 8 of us show up, then we raid.
That doesn't make sense.
Okay.
If we free night it, all 8 of us will not show up.
4-hour session.
Markers.
Markers and stance.
Dude.
And food.
Yeah?
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I forgot to... Whatever. Get now. We won't get the full. We'll get enough.
If one needs wings, one needs
Oh my god.
make them.
I hit something. I hit her for 100k.
She's
Congrats.
got wings! Ha! Wickedly divine!
Why did I do that?
Front.
North.
North. Yep.
Yeah, my brain inverted what front was. Tanks narrowing. So low motion.
They're back on
Tanks
their
in,
feet.
everyone ring.
What grit?
I'm dead.
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
Let's jump. That was that set of dominoes was brought to you by Lim inverting directions.
I'd prefer if he brought us pizza.
No red sauce.
I was going to say I will order like 2 to 3 types of pizzas. I think that's how many we would need to satisfy people. Or is it 4 types?
Some of us would be satisfied by no pizza.
Got it. So the 4th pizza is none left beef.
None.
Okay.
None,
so
nowhere,
the 4th,
none.
So the 4th pizza is just a large piece of naan.
The 4th pizza is the friendship we made along the way.
Yeah.
There's 8 of us. Do you think 4 pizza's gonna be enough?
Now I'm hungry.
The 4th pizza will be nachos.
Welcome to Hungry Raid.
Nachos are controversial. They're what broke up Randy's family for Christmas.
Wicked Thunder has
What am I
returned to
doing?
the ring.
Insensitive take.
More than welcome.
They're wrong. Nachos are easy to clean up, and
If one needs wings,
Nachos expose the error in the system.
make them.
Listen, one of the people that suggested the nachos is then now one of the people that's not eating them. Yeah. After agreeing to them.
yeah, okay.
Oh, I just air anchored
Out.
twice. That's
Front.
great.
Maybe someone else took like that last shift that had like a ton of toppings on it. They're saving it.
Nor. Fucking goddamn.
Hey, I deserve uptime too, Ronan.
I know, but it makes me sad.
Narrowing tanks. Everybody on the ring. Tanks in.
Let me feel my
Low
feelings.
motion. Out, healer's outer. And melee inner. Out, ranged outer.
Need to delay by 1.
I really
GCD.
think that air anchor registered twice as damage.
Nice.
It may have.
Remember that the time whereas people were getting other people's debuffs, that one person tech finished 100 times in a fight.
I have gotten multiple double casts before. There are definitely situations where it's just that fucked.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
I couldn't see.
Charlie?
Beta?
I think?
Northeast.
Northeast, beta.
Buddies.
Buddies.
That was extremely scary.
So we'll tank swap the next one.
They're back on their feet. What grid?
Uh-oh! Ah!
I hit the wrong button to start with.
I'd like help.
How's this?
This is gonna be fucked unless I stand up.
Yeah, it's. I
Alright,
think it's
yeah,
already
jump.
over.
Sorry.
Yeah,
That's okay.
That's my butt.
Oh dear, the challenger has fallen out of the ring.
Lim, that one extra air anchor was going to be enough for us to be done before Sunrise Sabbath.
I know. I'm just falling over left and right here. Clearly I got bad gem drafts.
That's a thought. Wait, no, we can't get the boss drunk. She's under 20.
We don't know what the drinking age in this world is.
Also, isn't she the old? Isn't she like?
She's the oldest. She's the older sister of all the, whatever they call the Mikotes in this area, but
She still
she's
might
still
be under
below
21.
20.
Yeah,
They all are.
Yeah,
All
I'm
under
pretty
20.
sure the other
Even
girl's
this
like
brute bomber man.
13.
The 40-year-old man that they said.
That has to be under 20, because otherwise he would have retired.
But I must have your soul.
He's 20 in Greece high school years.
Got held back.
You say
Did
Greece high
John
school years?
Travolta dirty?
Yeah, Greece high
Rye
school
Hill
years.
High.
Greece, they have you seen in the movie Grease?
I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
They're all like 40-year-old people playing high schoolers.
Tell me more.
No.
Don't make me start singing. I will, and you'll regret it.
Back.
Yeah, I have seen Grease like 100 times.
I'm not surprised.
Same with Wizard of Oz.
Out. Front.
Which Wicked came out. That was really good.
We need that.
Is it over already?
So,
South.
my hop didn't hop.
Let's just
That's
jump.
right.
Yeah, let's have a 30-second break and reset the brain again.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Alright, I'm gonna go walk around the house. I'll be right back.
That wasn't a brain thing. That was me going, okay, and Yaten, and I'm standing still, and I haven't moved, and game.
Welcome.
I stole all of
It's
your
after
things and I
6.
couldn't slide cast for shit.
Yeah, it's
Talk
after
it back
6.
over here. All of my ping is going to Pokemon TCG Pocket.
Oof.
Pocket Monster TCG Pocket?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, huh?
You're putting pockets inside your pockets.
That's where all the pockets for women's
Pokemon
pants
2
went.
CG, the polls.
I've still never recovered from
Pokemon go to the polls.
the it was in the lore since the very first game, but Arceus reminding me that like Pokemon just turn little and the Pokeballs don't really do anything.
I choose to ignore that canon.
Yeah.
Like, I would at least accept they can just get small on their own, but the Abercorn forces them to get small. Like, it causes a reaction that forces them to be small. That at least...
The ball hitting them and startling them to be little is like, then why don't they turn little to dodge Hyper Beam?
Or anything.
Because Minimize is busted and it's banned for a reason.
Because there's tasers in the ball. Military grade tasers.
Man.
Electric type Pokemon.
You
got me a sauna?
That's true, yeah. It wouldn't work on electric types because they can't be paralyzed.
What?
No,
electric
that's not
types
true
can't
at
be
all.
paralyzed
What?
in
What?
Pokemon.
That's not true. Who told you that?
That at least was true in generations 1 through 5.
They cannot be paralyzed by Thunder Wave. They can be paralyzed by things like Glare and Stun Spore.
Fair enough. I thought in the at least earlier games it was just, hey, no paralysis because, we can only code so much.
There's a tiny needle in there that injects them with adrenaline to get them really scared and have a panic attack!
You're just really having fun creating this Iron Maiden of horrors, aren't
I'm
you?
gonna get them sued by Power World!
So anyway.
Just turn it all around?
Cayman said he was taking a
that's
walk
right.
around the house, so...
I know, that's why I
I'm
did this.
here.
He got one of them Bluetooth headsets.
Yeah. I was waiting to call out my favorite Pokemon game from the Wii, Pokemon Park Wii, Pikachu's Adventure. It's basically Mega Man Legends, but Pokemon, and you play Pikachu.
Was it the one with the microphone?
No, God, that was for the 64. That was called Hey You Pikachu. I had that too. It was
I remember
fucking
that.
awful. That was before microphone technology was.
And yet, I think the microphone in that is still better than, there's a PS2 game that uses the microphone that's like a horror-esque game. And you have to direct this other person to do things by telling them, like, shoot, stomach. And so many people have tried playing that game and just rage of, okay, shoot stomach. Got it, I'll sit down.
That is actually a horror game that scares me. Just because I dread the idea of having to play that.
Okay, starting in Gen 6, electric-type Pokemon are immune to paralysis.
Okay.
Ah, so you inverted it then.
I did, apparently.
Yeah, let's kill this.
Was it retroactively implemented?
However, a paralyzed Pokemon retains this status even if it gains it in battle. Even if it gains this type in battle. So, like, I guess if it evolves...
No.
Or Terastallize.
No, there is bullshit that changes your type and stuff in later
Yeah.
Pokemons.
Anyway.
Does Lim need a stance?
No,
No.
he does not. That's,
It was telling me to remove my stance.
Okay.
Like, really,
firmly
I
have
should
the
just start
stance of
standing
all
on top of
people
Ellery at the
die.
start anyway, though.
Kill it.
Video
This is
games.
nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Kill this bitch.
Wicked Thunder has returned to
Okay, now that you ask.
Excuse me while I start actually pressing my buttons then.
I knew you guys were holding out. There's no reason I should be racing for top.
Machinist has good personal. It just has bad RDPS.
I'm
Alright.
a Spain
Ooh.
build.
Yeah.
I just canceled my Instacast, y'all!
Back. That's not how that works.
Not just you.
Hey, I said kill her?
Out.
Not a.
Back.
He deserves uptime too.
Let me feel my feelings.
I did. Widening tanks. Everybody out. Tanks in. Lots of moving.
That didn't hit.
In, healers. Out melee. In ranged.
That's what it's all something.
About.
No one died.
What do you mean something? It's about. It's a, the. Rita types it in the macro like 4 times a
He's
per time.
just trying to bait for your death. Ignore him.
Don't get beamed.
Limit to Electrope's potential.
Alright, I should pay attention just in case.
I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to reprisal there. It's because she stops
Delta?
hitting me, and so I stop thinking about damage.
Beta Delta.
Okay, he has it.
Delta, spread. Something new! I was an inch too close, wasn't I?
Probably. I was about as far in that corner as possible, so.
Holy cow, you
I
have a
saw
lot
motion
more
behind
time
you.
to do that than I thought.
Oh, don't do
Without
that.
thinking.
Oh, don't
I do that too.
I said without thinking.
Auto adjust protocols activate. Oh, whoops.
How's this?
Get beamed. Count it.
Uno. Dos.
I am a 3.
Beta buddies.
Yeah, I had a feeling I was in the wrong place.
The challenger went
Were you a
down
2?
hard.
I think so.
Then yeah.
Yes.
3 above 2.
Take this!
That's an improper
To be fair,
fraction.
the other side was wrong too.
What other side were you going to try doing?
No,
The
South
other-
had both of the.
Oh!
Yeah. Yeah, there were 2 people
I
on the
didn't
other
realize
side.
that.
Yeah, otherwise, 3 people would have died.
You know, you're right.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I definitely ran away when I saw you both there.
Yeah, I don't blame you. There was no benefit to you
I
dying as
need
well.
to just came in a bit.
I like started to go north, and then I was like,
I am wrong on that 90% of the time. So
Oh.
definitely go there and
Okay.
make me realize that I'm wrong.
okay.
You could just start pre-casting the res.
You can't, unfortunately.
God damn.
They have to be a corpse before you can start casting res.
Yeah, I can.
Come on, guys, 30 minutes for the break.
Right as head, BRB.
Also hit them.
Yeah, I think the number to beat to
Sorry about that.
3 sunrise Sabbaths would be 160.
Yeah, I think, Chief, you said it was like 165-ish.
Yeah.
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 What's up, Betrayer?
165.
Oh no, it was,
And we're landing solidly in the mid 150s as long as shit doesn't go wrong. So.
Also, food check.
Got an hour on it still.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Alright, things will be a little weird.
My Kingdom 4
If one
crit.
needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Sorry, I took all the crits.
His great wings! Ha! Are wickedly divine!
Back. In front. North. South. South.
South.
Narrowing tanks. Everybody on the ring. Tanks in. Low motion. Out healers outer. In melee inner. Outranged outer.
I messed things up there, but whatever.
Yeah, what the fuck happened in this pool?
My sticker button got 8 somehow.
There is no
What's the time on this?
limit to
90.
Electro's potential.
Okay.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Beta Delta. Beta buddies.
Oh, fuck me.
Oh my! The challenger
Sorry,
went
Roto.
down hard.
Don't you have a zoop button?
Yeah, it was on
They're
cooldown.
still in it, but for how long?
How's this?
Counter possess.
I'm a 3.
Alpha buddies.
And they're done. Is it over already?
Why?
I think we're done here.
You were 3, right, Prepare?
Yes, but I was going in for uptime because it
Oh.
can very tightly. We can do it very tightly, but we never do, so I always shift out at the last moment.
And I was on the wrong side.
Because for me to get uptime, we have to go to specific spots for 2 and 3, and we're not, and I'm not going to push it.
Okay, well, no, like, I was just making sure that I was supposed to be on you.
Mm-hmm.
That
yeah,
was a
I just
check
need
for
to be
me.
out a little bit more.
Glad that sages have a zoop. But then they also gave them a frickin' melee spell that they need to cast.
Yep, that's exactly why it was on cooldown.
Yep.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Remembered the tincture this time, or gem draft, I should say.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
There you go, there's your crits.
Ha! Are wickedly divine.
Front. Out. Front. South. Narrowing healers. Everybody in, healers out. Lots of moving.
Messed up again.
Out, tanks in.
I messed up real bad.
In, ranged out. Out, melee in.
Tried to fix things, instead I made it worse.
That is what it's all about.
You know, if that makes it whereas we get the clear, I don't care.
There is no limit to Electro's
My brain
potential.
forgot you can't do the other any other combos, like actual
Count.
combos.
It is gathering ether, but to
count,
what
the other
end?
side. Alpha Charlie. Charlie, buddies.
I really thought I'd killed someone for a second.
I
and
am
you said
messing up.
count. It's like, where am I?
Now we're doing
Yeah.
count.
Okay.
Sorry, I've been maybe again.
No, I get it. We're almost 2 hours into this.
Well, it's not even that. It's unlike normal after waking up at like 6. When I don't really need to. For anything more than a 10-minute check. Alpha spread.
Oh my!
Good old Canadian
Challenger went
standoff.
down hard.
Well, there's just not any time.
This is why I originally tried to have places, but
Why?
okay, Joe.
Take this!
I think the first time we've died to that. Or
In a while, yeah.
I'm gonna say the Canadian gets the right away in the Canadian standoff. By which I mean the Canadian stays still.
that's impossible. That would not be very polite of me.
The Canadian standoff paradox is what we're learning here.
Man, why would they have 2 docks though?
Well, you see, you need a way for things to come in on the West Coast and on the East Coast.
Sure, but why would they be a pair?
Hey, Lem.
Yeah, I'll get it, don't worry. I've been standing on top of Ellery just in case I pull thread at the start as well now.
Should really set up controller model wow.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
I'll use one.
Oh, great. Hi, Tinnitus.
Oh no.
If
Oh, I can't
one
hear
needs
anything.
wings, one needs simply make them.
She's great wings! Ha! A wickedly
Back.
divine!
Really? That should have counted.
In, back. South. Narrowing, healers. Everybody in, healers out, lots of movement. Out, tanks in. In, ranged out. Thanks, foot pedal.
And they're done! Is it over already? They're back on their feet! What grit?
Don't get
There
zapped.
is no limit to Electrope's potential.
She's gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie. Charlie spread.
All things considered, that went well for that 1 minute.
How's this?
Hey, I'm a short or long 2.
Beta spread.
Take this!
Hug up, Buttercup.
Okay.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Oh, look at that massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Move. Move.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba.
Alright, tantrum dancing.
No! I cannot die here! I have no choice but to surrender to Electrope.
Let's do this before I do the other thing.
1, 2, 3.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
spread.
vast amounts of ether!
5 and get hit. 6 and beam. 7 and plant. One,
I will not fail.
2, 3 and potion.
Egad! Something is
4
growing
and
from
spread.
her body!
5 and get hit. 6 and beam. 7. To the front.
Moved over too much.
It must.
Fantastic.
Less.
What?
Oh, I forgot reprisal. But we probably were missing something else. If people
She's
just
taken
died.
Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul!
Needs some frost moon. Nah.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm trying to figure out what I missed there.
I know that I missed Reprisal because when we moved over, I looked and it was on my bar.
And the people who died by 5,000 hit points.
Okay, so that's on me, and I'm sorry.
Happens.
I was really excited that I got all my other buttons in.
Okay, maximum effort, less bullets, go.
Yeah.
Home Alone moment with your fucking mitt.
Yeah.
Hold
As I
on.
watched the dead bodies go over and I looked at my hot bar.
Glasses are coming off.
I want to put second pair of glasses on.
Glass
Can I
coming
give you
off.
mine?
And the just came and like walk off.
This is nothing personal.
Add me
but
out of
I
it!
must have your soul.
Wicked Thunder has returned to the ring!
Not do another one. You want to keep those dashes.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
Yeah, grit.
She's great wings! Ha! A wicked
Front.
vibe!
Excuse me?
In front. South. Narrowing, healers. Everybody in, healers out. Lots of moving.
I almost made the mistake again.
Out, tanks in. In, ranged out. Out, melee in.
I zooped like 4 times and it just never went off.
Get on the plus, don't get hit.
There is no limit to Electrope's potential.
Alpha.
Gathering ether, but to what end?
Alpha Charlie. Alpha, buddies.
That was so dangerously close to falling off the edge.
Frost, you're not supposed to have the gift of prophecy.
I knew you'd say that.
Sorry, I think I pulled her a little up.
You're not an astrologian, you're a white mage.
How's this?
Counting.
Alpha, spread.
Take this!
I got Buttercup.
I'm going the wrong way.
Electrope has many uses. Watch and learn.
Is that him?
I went the wrong way.
That massive cannon.
Alpha.
Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Stay. Move.
But ditch.
Get this tank buster out of the way, now let's go do a tantrum. Thanks, Mom.
Oh my god, Electrip's not a phase.
No.
No.
He was sent a meme.
No.
No.
I have no choice.
Buster is doing moose calls.
Surrender to Electro.
Oh.
I needed to know that right now.
That's way too Ohio.
1, 2,
You know I'm right.
3,
Wicked Thunder is discharging.
4 and
fast
spread.
from the heavy,
5 and get hit. 6 and beam. 7 and plant. That was a 2. I fucked up.
I will not fail.
2. 3 and pot.
Something is growing from her body.
4. Spread. 5. 6. 7.
My body will hold. It must. Ah! Ah!
Yeah, that's all I can get, but that
Okay,
still
this
works.
time I hit all my buttons and I did the reprisal.
Yay, we're alive!
She's taken Electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Sides. North 2.
What are we doing?
North 1.
Center.
Mid.
And stack up for mustard bomb.
Just stay here, but
Places, please. Other side.
Yeah, that's what I was worried about. I hit the wrong button. I hit the wrong
Well, I'm
nit.
gonna die.
No, you're not.
No, you're
you
not.
don't have a debuff.
What happens is you don't have a debuff, so the tanks give you a debuff.
Yeah, the tank.
2,
yeah, the tank-
3 knockback
2-3 knockback.
to the side of the dot,
She's
please.
using Electrope to convert her body's
We're
ether.
going to take that return trip.
Ooh, I was a little off there.
Got that arrest.
Yeah, that's why we're able to inv on the other one, because we just eat the debuff. Oh yeah, I'll take this back.
Hug up for big hit.
Not that it really matters at this point, but I'm used to her beating me up at this point.
Oh, for the healers to know which tank is taking the autos during the annoying phases.
Yeah.
1. Two.
sides.
Out. Corners.
Corner.
Spread. Ordinal.
Ornals, yeah, sorry.
Stay Ornal and stack.
Is it over already?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
My bad.
They're back on their feet.
Ah.
One more pull.
Oh, hey, Guile Carve actually did. Are people willing to go a little bit longer tonight? For one final pull?
I can.
Considering we won't be next week, yeah.
And
Yeah, I
it
can go
might
one.
not be until 1-2 before we do this again, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I can do one more.
Food check.
Here's hoping, Maine. Yeah, if you have less than 15 minutes, please pop a food.
Pop food. Mama. Drink.
I got
Baby
34
snack.
minutes.
This is nothing personal, but I must have your
This is
soul.
the kind of situation where I kind of wish I wasn't good at my class.
If one needs wings, one needs simply make them.
His great wings. Ha! A wicked divine.
In front. North. Narrowing. Healers. Everybody in. Healers out. Lots of movement.
Messed up!
Looking at out. Tanks in next. In ranged out. Out melee in.
I can't believe I recovered that a bit.
I have to sneeze so bad.
Oh, and it's the worst. I'm so sorry.
There is no limit to Electro's potential.
Don't get zapped. Or do, I'm not your mother.
He's gathering ether, but to what end?
Charlie Delta. Delta spread.
How's this?
Let's try
Oh boy,
to do
he's
things
brought out
correct.
the trombone.
1. Alright, I'm a 3.
Beta spread.
I'm a 3.
Take this!
I got Buttercup.
electrope has many uses. Watch
Ooh, I
her!
think this will work nicely.
Oh,
I
look
hope.
at that massive cannon. Her skills are as sharp as ever.
I'll erase you.
Stay. Stay.
Alright, next one should still be good.
Tantrum time.
No,
I say she wants a pony,
I
but
cannot die here.
She is a pony.
She is
Exactly.
not slamming
I
the
have
ground.
no choice but to surrender
All
to
that much.
electrope.
One. Two. Three.
Wicked Thunder is discharging
Full on
vast amounts of ether.
5 and get hit. 6 and beam.
I inverted.
7 and stay.
I'm glad I didn't move.
I will not fail.
1, 2, 3. Potion.
Begats! Something is growing
4
from her
and spread.
body.
5 and get hit. 6 and beam. 7. To the front.
My body will hold. It must.
Don't forget your cooldowns.
It still darn near killed me.
That's a good number.
She's taken electrope into her body and unleashed a new fellow soul.
Sides. South 1.
North 1.
Change pace.
Stay inside.
Places, please.
Remember mitigations.
Alright, north of 2 is safe, and then we're gonna hot foot it over to, 1. Blugga, 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 blugga.
I know I can just strafe, but for some reason it just
Sorry, I
doesn't
am
feel safe.
dealing with this tromboning asshole. How about we hug up and share a drop spot?
Don't forget your 2 minutes, guys.
Okay. Only for you, though.
Don't.
Stay stacked.
One. Two.
Sides.
On the outside.
Corners.
Do not adjust for me, Betrayer. If I screw up, I will move.
Cardinal stack.
Cardinal.
Don't
Hug. Stay. Spread. Special. Center. Good?
Yep.
Have no mitt for this.
I do.
Alrighty. Let's go catch swords.
I don't wanna.
For later, 2-1 north safe.
My friends, return all to ash. Rowing my raid and demand my foes in cuts. You cannot outrun lightning.
God damn it.
Help me out here.
4-1-3-2.
3, 2, 4, 1.
She does all sorts of roots.
Oh, god damn it!
Oh my! The challenger went down hard.
North of 2.
But for how
Might need to
long?
use sprint. Over to 1.
Mustard bomb, I think.
Mustard bomb.
Okay.
They're invulning this.
Two, 3 knockback for later.
Bottom if you got him.
Pay attention to your debuffs. I'm along. North-south.
North-south.
And they're done. Is it over?
Zero.
Center. Frost. Pop it. If you can get to your position as best as you
east-west?
can.
Fuck.
But will they be enough to turn the tide?
Yeah, I was gonna wait long enough.
Damn it.
Try to do it as that goes off. Okay,
Camera
people
didn't
gotta look
adjust.
that up. We can't be dying there.
Good attempt.
Yep. Like, we're still right on the cusp. We just need to clean up Sunrise, because, yeah, as much as we want to, we're not going to skip until we get some weapons. But looks like our next raid day, yeah, we're just calling the 31st town, so our first raid day will be after the new year. So, see you all then.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
See you around.
Yep. We got close. We almost had it on the last poll, but yeah, we just need to clean up Sunrise. If we can clean up Sunrise, we've got this. But yeah, that was it for GCC for the year. Admittedly, we might do something on the 31st. I'll talk with people before I do my schedule. I might just end up doing a long solo stream with people being able to join in on voice and stuff. But yeah. You know what? Let's use this. I've got this. We should use this. You know what? That works. Anyway, so for other notes, on Saturday, there will be no stream Saturday, But I am streaming tomorrow. Tomorrow will be my last stream for this week. We will be doing Game Wheel. It's been a while since we've done it, so for those who aren't aware, basically what Game Wheel is I'm going to be playing a bunch of games. Well, basically, I spin a wheel, it determines what game I play. We start a timer, I play until the timer runs out, and then we spin and swap games again. However, as viewers, you can spend the kyanite that you get for just watching the channel. You don't have to spend any money for this. In fact, you can't spend money for this. But you spend your channel points, the kyanite, to either add time if you like the game that I'm playing, or remove time if you want me to shuffle the game away sooner. In addition, you can also add additional chances for a game that you want to see potentially have a higher chance of being spun. Depending on how things go, I might look about altering that one's cost, because admittedly not many people use it currently. But yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in. GCC will be back doing raids right after the new year, so here's hoping that maybe on that Thursday we can get ourselves our clear. But yeah, thank you all very much for watching. Hope everyone takes care. And as always, on the Twitch side of things, who can we toss a raid over to? And I've got a backup, but I want to hold off on that one. Alright, you know what? We'll go say hi to, Riku. Rikujira is another member of, Team Eldenwood. They are currently doing, they're currently doing Warhammer, 40k Bolt Gun. And, they also play Final Fantasy XIV from time to time. So, let's go say hi to them. If you remember from the Eldenwood, Fall Guys collab a ways back, they were there. Actually, they were the one who helped, put that entire thing together. But yeah, let's go say hi to them. And again, thank you all very much for watching. Have a good night, and have a good end of the year.